Right then, do you like my new style pockets? Can you remember these? Have you seen the video for these? This is the update one. This was the update video I did this one on. So you've got the stuffed pockets there. You've got things down here. It folds backwards and forwards perfectly. Apart from it's so stuffed it won't. But it's got plenty of leeway in there. If you like those, maybe you'll like these pockets. Okay, so this is a cross between those pockets there and the ones Nataša did on video. The ones Nataša did, I thought that reminded me so much of mine. I thought I'm going to have to have a go at those. I have to have a go at those. And so what I did was, did those, but I've done a slightly different thing to what Nataša did. Obviously, it's not in a book. Nataša used a book, an altered book, as they say. She took some pages out and of a book and made these pockets from there. And I am going to, I don't know what happened there, something fell, but I am going to show you a different method to what Nataša did. See what you like. Obviously Nataša's brilliant. She's absolutely my favourite YouTuber that's really high up. So as you can imagine, this is why we copy people like that. So if you'd like to have a go, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers and share my video. Thank you so much. And let's go. Right then, my dears. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to have a go at doing what Nataša did, but it's going to be a bit like what I do for my Look New pockets. So what you do is, oh no, I don't think that's enough room there. I need a bit more room. God, I got the end of that pocket there. So that's the end of that pocket there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got 6. I'm going to see if this will work. Okay, so she did similar to me. She folded down some pages, but these are all already decorated. I don't know if I've got to strengthen the tops of some. I folded that one and folded this one down to there. Okay, so these are already decorated. I don't have to redo them. Just trying to get them straight. That one, oh, that's going to be in the middle of that. Never mind. And then there's those two, and then there's this one folded as 3/4. Oh, let's do the half first. Let's do the half. We'll do the half first, and then we'll do that. This is going to be a really interesting journal because I've got that, then that, and ooh. Right, that one and that one. Okay. Oh, are we okay? How can we see? Not seeing my legs or anything daft like that. Or right. Okay. So now we're going to see how far up that other one went. And so it's about here. Let's fold it down there. This is about 3/4, as that will strengthen that anyway. Strengthen the edges. Ooh, look, it looks nice done. I like things like that. Perhaps you think, oh no, I can't cope with all those busy patterns, but I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's got that bit where my daughter, oh, she put it on the line in it. Well, what I could do, I suppose, is put that over like this. I don't know. No, we won't do that. No, we'll just leave it as it is, as I think it's going to be fine. So what we did now, what she did, what I'm going to do, is going to make it into, I need a pokey tool there. Pokey tool. Where's all my stuff? What's there? Let's see, where's my stuff? Right, and what I've got is kettle. what I've got is kettle thing here, and you've got this. I don't think it's going to do it though. Pokey tool. Right, instead of sewing, I'm going to sew, obviously. But instead of doing what Natasha did, I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to do it too far outwards. I'm going to do it fairly in like this. And I'm not going to tie knots either, like Natasha did. I'm not measuring how many. So if you're fascinated, I'm not doing it. I don't know, I'm doing it yet. Right, so I have never done that. I've got to try and make it about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter whether the thing I'm doing starts at one end and stops at the other. So okay, I've not done these before. I've just watched, and I've obviously had lots of experience doing my pockets, which remind me so much of these. And what it did a one in the middle. So let's find the middle. How do we find the middle without using a ruler? Like this, dear. So that's about half. It's just over. And then you fold that in the middle, and then put either side about the same outwards. Or is it here somewhere? So we've got a hole there. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. There. I'm just trying to make it look the same, that's all. It doesn't have to be like this. And it doesn't matter how many holes you do, because it's going to work out either way. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to make holes in our with our pokey tool. I don't know how I'm going to do it at the edges like this, because I haven't got a I don't think that's going to go under. My kettle stuff. Hold on a minute. Have I got a smaller kettle stuff? I did it. Oh look, magic. It's a bit smaller. Let me try that. Hold on. I'm just going to stop the video and put this bit out. Right then, a bit smaller bit there. That should work. I'm incorporating this. Right, yeah. Look. Right, so that goes through there like this. Woohoo! Oh, but guess what? It won't go through the side. So what I'm going to have to do, obviously, is make sure it goes through all the. Hopefully, it will go through. No, not logical me has realised. Let's see if I can get through. Right, hold on a minute. Let's go through to here. Let's try it again. Right then, let's do this. Right, so you start here, try and go all the way through. I don't know if it is doing. Oh, it's pokey tool. All right, am I going all the way up? Nearly. It doesn't matter too much about the edges because I don't think that's in the middle exactly, is it? At least we're going all the way through. That's good, isn't it? And then I can just come along and do this. I'm going to go through that one and that one. Don't know how it's going to be strengthened though. It's a bit of a worry, but we'll live with it. We'll live with it, shan't we? How about a bit of material? Do you think that would do it? You could put a strip of material across the top. Might do that. Oh, that's too far. I think that's too far over this way. Let's move it up. I know we've done it in pen. I should have done it in pencil. But what I'll do is do either you can ink it up at the edges, which I think will help, or you can Whoops. Make a little doodle or something or pattern at the edge. That will do nicely. Right then, so I've done those, haven't I? I haven't done the bottom ones, have I? No. Bottom, that's the top, dear. I think it's the top anyway. It doesn't matter. Right, so look, new pockets. There's a new pocket made between me and Nataša. Okay. I don't know whether to call that, because I don't know. I know she goes on the groups that I go on. Some of them. Some of the Facebook groups. I can't remember if she goes on. Which ones? Right then. Right, so shall we dance? I don't know, shall we dance? Right, let's have a look. I'm just thinking what material to put on. I forgot any. Material. I want something really, really light and really thin. These. Right then, so I've got these for the top. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's going to be too... Oh, I don't know if that's going to be right. I don't know. That looks quite nice, really, I think. But what I'm going to do is... Have I got any Scotch glue? I'm going to glue it on with this. Faster 40 degree. Let's have a look, see if I can do it. I don't know if I can. Right, there we go. Let's put this in here. Oh, I've stretched it. So what I'm going to do is pat it in place like that. This is actually a blouse I used to wear, but always used to come undone at a rather peculiar place. So that's why I'm could have frayed it a bit, couldn't I? Frayed it, you can fray them. Right. I like it when you use that Scotch glue, because it glues down all the frays as well. Right, if I've got any extra at the top, I can take it off with some thingy scissors. Oh, it's all joining together. Right, I tell you what Nataša used. If you haven't seen her video, she used some she used an altered book for hers. Well, this is my this is just a normal... Oh dear, wait a minute, where's the long bit? There it has theirs. Yeah, she used an altered book. That's why it's also different as well, to show you what you can do, because obviously you can do altered books and you can make it in this as well, hopefully. If you've not seen this video, it didn't work. Completely. I won't really show you a video that completely didn't work. Obviously I will show you a video with mistakes, but if something completely doesn't work, that's pointless, isn't it? Really, if it worked in the end, yes, that's fine, because I've seen one of Pam's videos that worked in the end, but not in the beginning. Okay, right. She's very trying, you know, that lady. Like me. Very trying. Right, okay, let's find the do these top ones then. We make heels and the top ones. Oh, I'm doing it. I think I'm probably making holes in the butt. Oh no, it's all right. I didn't. I was thinking I was making holes in those, but I wasn't. No, not in the one underneath either. I asked her to move all the bits out of the way because we haven't tidied up. Yes, we'll tidy up later. Honest. Yeah, sometimes I come back and I find somebody has left all my glue out. I wonder who that is. So there. Right, so let's see what we can do. I'm not sure whether this is going to work, but I do need a big eye needle. I need a needle that's going to work. Let's find a long. Oh, that one's a long thin. the one with a smallish eye, but I don't know if it's going to go through. That's the thing. There. Let's see if this one will work. Let's see there. Let's see. I need this stuff. I don't know if it's going to go through there. I can't even see what I'm doing. Cut the end off. If not, we need a bigger one. Oh, is it going to go through? I need it 3 times to thread, don't I? 3 different times. Is it going to go through? Oh, it's gone through. And I don't know how many lengths we need. I would say at least 5. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good 5. Oops, excuse me. Right then, so are we going to start at the top or the bottom? I don't know. Right, let's start at the bottom, shall we? Right, so this needle is probably a bit thicker than my own. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to go through all the way through there. Right, I have got some stoppers somewhere. Where's the stopper? Ah, stopper. But not. I should have brought my thingies down again. I didn't bring them. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, what are we showing you? So I'm going to be left-handed now. That's got to go through there. Through them all. Oh dear, hold on. It's not even go through the first one, never mind through them all. Wait a minute. Are we going through there? Oh, it's going to take a bit more sewing than what Nataša did, because she did it individually. Right, okay, so it's like this. Then whoops. And then oh, see, this is I don't know, is it more thicker than book page? I don't know. Oh, I know Nataša used book page, so there we go. And I'm just saying, do you know what this is? Do you realise what this is now, don't you? I haven't told you yet, but this is elastic. The reason I'm using elastic is because I thought it might do better than thread. And I was going to use some gold elastic, but I thought, no, I'll use that thinner black elastic that I've got. There we go. Oh, it's actually gone through. Yeah, it's a good job I've done all the way through. And these are double pages, except for obviously I've enforced the top page with a bit of material there, because that was a bit thinner. I'm going to use a bit of what I used in my last video, which was the book page all folded up and glued on, and I can't get this in because I'm right-handed. And we're going to go through there. Yep, we've done it. Can you believe it? That's probably, that'd be the most likely one to tear, actually. Oops. If it does tear, I'd have to take it all to pieces. And, well, hopefully it won't, because it's elasticated. But this is an alternative to using what I use on mine, and that's those what's names, isn't it? Eyelets. So I thought this might work really well. You can actually turn it around, obviously, but because I'm on video it's probably a bit easier for me not to. And also I'm going to knock everything over because I've got so much rubbish in this room. Right. Oh, I'm planning to come back, so I don't know if I can come back. I was planning to weave Let's see if I can weave. Let's see if we can weave. I was planning to weave so it's stronger, but we'll see what happens. Okay, as I said, I've not done this before. I've only thought about it last night. Came into my head. I thought, oh, well, no, I probably thought about it briefly. Oh, this is the bit with the material. How we're going through. Right. So now I was going to weave it. I don't know if I can. Ooh, you can. We can weave anyway. So what I'm going to do then is just do this one, and then I'm going to do the other ones off camera, okay, because that might be a bit easier all round, because you can see what you're doing here, can't you? There we go. We're just getting it nice and tight. And if it's elasticated, I think it'll give it a bit more leeway as well. Okay. So this is basically the same as what I did in my video, Look New Pockets, but I'm using eyelets, and it's really pretty as well if you've got ribbon, if you use ribbon instead of jump rings. I know the Look New Pockets, the original one, seems to be the most popular video of the 4 that I've made, but I've got different approaches all the time. I'm finding different ways of making it, and obviously Nataša did this, very similar. And hold on, we've got a bit of a, yeah, make sure you haven't got any kinks like that. Okay. And Nataša relied on knots. I'm not going to rely on knots in case they come undone. Although I'm relying on that paper not coming undone, which is another worry as well. Right, I don't think you even need 5. You probably need about 3. But I did 5 on the safe side. And I haven't yet run out of elastic. Right, this is going to be on the opposite side, which is going, am I doing it through it? Don't do it through it, dear. Right. Oh no, it isn't. Right. Right, so how many holes have I got? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 13 holes. If you had 12 holes, that would come through on the same side. So that hasn't done. So I can either, I know what I could do. I can push it through again, no reason why not. There, so I've got an extra bit there at the bottom. Oh, hold on a minute, yeah. And then we've got it on the same side now, haven't we? And we can tie it off here. We can tie a knot or something, can't we? There we go, working it out as we go along. 3 knots, so that one through there, swap over, and then that small one goes first, and swap over, and then the big one goes first. Okay, there we go. So now I can cut that off, and we've got a bit of leeway. We can put a bit of glue on there if you want to. There we go. So there's the pocket, there's the idea. So I'm going to do that now off camera, and I'll come back to you later and we'll see how we've done. Okay, thank you. Right, I'm just opening this because of a news flash. Right, so instead of putting it at the end, putting your thing there, put it a bit further in to make sure it doesn't go through. Otherwise, you put it at the end, it might come all the way to the end. That's just to let you know. Okay. Alright then, guys. So I've come back to here now. Right, did you see my news flash? Hopefully you saw my news flash about the, oh dear, what's that being, where's that misbehaving? Anyway, that's fine. Look, it's absolutely fine. It is a bit springy like that, but it's not bad at all, is it? That's how many pockets did I use? Pages, I think it was 6. So that's good. That's 6 pages of this done then. And then I'm doing just tying off the end there now. Right, the other thing, the battles, right, you don't forget we have those things called battles we need to win and battles we don't need to stress over. Right, this is what I've done. Right, so we don't need to stress over this. I've tied it, I've made sure though. Right, I realised that I'd come in this side over that one, and that doesn't matter. What's it matter? It's a pocket we've done. Okay. I suppose you could put something over it. I might put some glue on it to make sure it stays. But anyway, we have done it 3 times. But I've realised to put those 2 in the same way. Oh, I made sure I put that one in the same way. I didn't realise about that one. So that's another thing. So it doesn't matter. We're not bothered about that. Another battle we don't need to bother about is that we've got marks there and we've decided to move it in to make that a bit stronger. Don't worry about that. We can do something about that. We can doodle it, and we can put some washi tape, or we can do something like that with that bit. So don't worry about that. Let's have a look at the pockets. The pockets are really good, really stretchy. We haven't used glue on them, so we've got a bit of leeway with our elastic. So that's good. Let's see if I can fit anything in there. I don't know if I can fit Leona in there. We've got Leona. No, we couldn't fit Leona. Leona's too big. Leona's huge. Leona is really big. I think might be able to fit May in there. We can. Look, May fits in the pocket, but you can't see May. So, so she wouldn't really go in that pocket. But that's the sort of size we want, actually. That'd be good. Right, so that would fit in there. That's just, I can't remember what size that is. Let's have a look. She is 3.5 by about 5, 3.5 by 5, and that's a really I've used a cereal box for the inside of this, so it's nice and sturdy, that one. Right, I think other things we could put in there. Let's have a little sentiment on your special day. That's actually obviously a birthday thing. But you could put things like that in there. Little journaling cards. That one fits to there. You could have a little bit longer one that'll fit to there. Ooh, yes, things like that. I could put in one of these little folded paper things. That'll fit in there. But I think you want something a bit thinner though. I mean, you could stuff it really loads. You could put loads and loads of stuff in there if you wanted. Sorry if you can see my head. But I'm just having a look over here. No, that's too big. Or is that too big? I don't know. That would fit in there. Yeah. Oh no, it's too. No. That would fit in there just. So I'd say the biggest thing that would fit in there would be, I'd say about 5 inches, just a bit less than that. By 3.5. 3.5's the max there, and 5. I'd say 5 inches is the max there, because it wasn't. I don't think it would quite fit. So, oh, you've got another one there, don't forget as well. You've got your top pocket, if you can open it, if I've not glued it together. You've got a top pocket. Oh no, don't tell me it's glued together. Oh, did I do a top one? I think I did. Isn't glued together, only at the top. Right, oh no, it's there. Right, so you've got a top pocket as well, but you should make sure, obviously that's another thing you can do, and make sure you don't glue those together. If you've got to put a piece of material like I did on top, there it is, that's fine. So I would say that could go a bit longer. I wonder if that would fit in there. I'd say 3.5 is fine. Obviously it's just under 3.5. Oh, that's fine. That's just 8. That's about 5.5. And you could have a little tab or something on there, couldn't you? Yeah, so there you go. A nice hidden one. So many people might not even know about that. Ooh, so I like things like that. And then you might see it afterwards and think, hold on a minute, I didn't see that one. Yeah, I like things like that. I've just said that, didn't I? There we go. I like things like that. I like things like that. I like things. Right, there we go. So you can put little tabs on them as well. So how about that then? You've obviously got these as well. So there we go, more stuffed pockets for you. How about that? Hey. So my new style pockets cross between Natasha's sewn pockets. Yes. How about that? Okay then. Alright, so if you like the content of my channel, please subscribe. I'm just looking at the dog. What are you doing? What are you sniffing that for? Grandad's books. Right, so please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video and please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Oh, thank you so much and goodbye.